Alright, what's going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so, apparently I triggered some people um about my opinion about a character that sings in a movie that literally is essential to the plot. Not a theme song. It's essential to the plot. Plot as in the character is singing to the other characters to benefit herself. UTL is doing singing to benefit herself, to put them in their fictional reality, her fictional reality. The singing is essential to the plot. Yes, it is essential to the plot. It is essential. She has the sing fruit. But of course, you got some subtitle fanboys that think, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's not essential. Like, yes, it is essential. Yes, it is essential. It's literally a character singing to other characters to gain benefit. She is singing to them. That is essential to the plot. Therefore, should be sung in the language of which it is dubbed in. Which is why I said there's no excuse to why they didn't do it other than the fact that Crunchyroll is being pure lazy, which they are. Considering the fact that how much cheap voice actors basically get paid for anime, which everyone I know knows about this because anime doesn't get paid well. This movie probably made a lot of money. I know Dragon Ball Super made a lot of money. And they probably got a fraction of that price of what they got at the box office for the Dragon Ball Super movie. Okay? Because they're a non-union movie. So, they're already not getting paid that much to begin with. Okay? Regardless of how much this movie makes at the box office in the American market, which, again, probably won't be that much because One Piece isn't that popular here. But still, nonetheless, I'm sure it's going to make more money than any of the voice actors' salary to do this movie. Or a fraction of that. Because anime voice actors don't get that much. Regardless of how much it makes. So yeah. So you telling me with all that cheapness that they get, that they couldn't just have the voice actor, who, by the way, is a singer. She actually sings on her YouTube channel with covers, okay, Amanda Lee, to sing the goddamn music. That's just called pure laziness and cheap, because you know Crunchyroll could pay it. They hardly make anything for these roles because of it being non-union, okay? And non-union roles don't pay that well, especially for anime. So yeah, that's a bullshit argument. Okay? So, here's another argument that I've heard. Is okay, so the musician the musician of this whole movie, the musician of this movie is Adio, I believe her name is. I'm sorry if I say that wrong, because I'm not familiar with her. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not familiar with her. I don't really familiar myself with music. To be honest with you, I don't familiar myself with American music, to be completely honest with you. I just kind of like know songs and like them, and I really probably don't even know half the artists for set songs. So you know, so yeah, I probably don't even really know. Well, I definitely don't know who she is, because she's a Japanese artist, but I don't even really know American artists that well. I just kind of know music, but don't really know who the artists are that actually make them for the most part. So I'm not really sure. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what she does. But the point is, if you guys literally did not get my rant, then you need to shut the fuck up and not say anything. Because literally my rant on the issue literally had fuck all to do with the musician. I don't care what the musician does, okay? She might be as good as Justin Timberlake, okay? I don't care if she's good as Britney Spears, okay? That's not the point. I don't care how big of a musician she is. Cool, she's a huge musician, cool. That's not the point of what I was talking about. My point is that it does not matter who the musician is. It doesn't matter if it's Beyonce. Okay? The fact of the matter is, the character is essential to the plot, and her character has the sing fruit, which means she has a power and ability to sing to people. Therefore, for an English dub, you should be singing in English for the English market. And I don't know why that's such a big issue when literally there are more screenings of the movie in sub than there is dub here in North America. I literally had to wait until the next day to watch this movie in theaters because they did not have the English dub available on the premiere date. Okay? I had to wait a whole day to see it. So this is not a situation like Dragon Ball Super where there's more dubs than subs. You know, usually with Dragon Ball Super there's no subs, but the last movie there was. But there were still not that many as there was for the English dub. But for One Piece, it's different because One Piece it's not that popular here in North America, so they just have the sub version most of the time. They have a couple sub screenings, but again, it's far in between. You're lucky to have one dub a day for a screening for One Piece. So again, this is not a valid argument. You if you really want to hear ADO's, again, I'm sorry if I said her name wrong, but if you want to hear ADO's music, singing, just watch the sub version. What's the big issue? There isn't. Okay? They should have had an English dub songs for Uta, because Uta is literally a character who has a sing fruit and is actually, her ability is singing to the said persons within the canon universe of One Piece. It's not a theme song because obviously our characters don't hear the theme songs. You know, if we're talking about in-character universe. Okay, we're talking about in-character universe. Okay, and this is the problem that really pisses me off with some of these, anime fans, that don't seem to understand this. Like, literally, if you did not understand my argument in the rant video, then don't comment about it because you don't know what you're talking about. You're literally trying to put two different things into something that has nothing to do with my argument. I don't care who the artist is. Again, I'm sure she is a good musician. That's not the point. It doesn't matter if it's Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, yada, yada, yada. It does not matter. That's not the point. Okay? Stop trying to use this as an excuse. Okay? Stop trying to use this as an excuse and an argument. Because it is not an argument. It is pure laziness by Crunchyroll to not have an English sub, especially when you have a voice actor who literally can sing the music. Literally. She has like a freaking cover of like one of the songs on her YouTube channel right now as we speak. I don't know which one it's from in the movie, since UTA sang like, I think, 11 songs throughout the movie? Maybe more. I don't remember. It was like at least 25 to 30 minutes of screen time alone with just the singing, okay, aspect. So again, there you go right there. This was my point. This was my argument. Stop trying to say that it was not, because this was my argument the entire time. I don't care who the musician is. That's not the point about my argument on the movie. And it really infuriates me when people try to twist the words around and try to twist my words around and think that, oh, I'm being unfair. I'm not being unfair. This is a dub channel, first and foremost. I've always said that this is an English dub channel. Okay? And I validate for dubs and to make dubs better. And this, to me, was a very disservice to the English dub. If you want to watch Adio's sub performance, or wants to watch, her Japanese music performance, go watch the sub. That's what it's there for. But for an English dub, we shouldn't have to. We should be allowed to hear what the meaning of these music songs are for this character who is singing to Luffy and the crew and everyone else, and how it is affecting them, and how, it puts these spells on them, and, forces them to go into these realities, this reality that she has set up, okay? That is what we need to know as the character and the story, okay? That is my point, okay? Hopefully, we get rational people in here that actually understand where I'm coming from, but I suspect we're not going to get that. We're going to get morons that don't actually understand what they're talking about. But most likely this is going to get thumbs down, but again, I had to put this out here and set the record straight, because a lot of people seem to not understand what my rant in my One Piece Red review was. So, yeah. Nothing against the voice actors, nothing against the musicians. They're all great in their respective fields, as I've said. But again, that's not the point. UTO as a character singing singing songs to the characters with the power of the Sing Sing fruit, devil fruit, is essential to the plot. Essential. Which is why it should have been dubbed for the dubbed language. Now, some people have told me that they're probably going to do it as a selling point for the Blu-ray or DVDs, if they still do DVDs. I don't know. I'm still kind of not sure about that, but again, I think it is incredibly stupid that we didn't get to see that on the big screen. Nonetheless, especially when you hire a voice actor who literally can do great voice acting as well as great singing, in Amanda Lee. That's my take on this. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. Let's be respectful in the comment section and actually have good arguments and not stupid arguments. But again, really, I just don't see how anyone could not understand why it is just pure laziness by Crunchyroll when they literally underpay their voice actors to begin with, as we know. you know, when it comes to these big box office anime movies. Not a theme song situation. That's it. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku. Out of here. Peace.